Friends, welcome to my channel. This is the Queen of Wands, and this reading is gonna be for Libra for the month of April 2020. Okay, and I hope you guys are doing okay and are safe at home, and hopefully now they're on the verge of finding this vaccine for the coronavirus. So let's see. The Judgment card needed to pop up. I keep getting this card. Okay, that's fine. Let's deal with it. That's your significator. It can be someone, or it can be you, or someone sees you as the judgment card. Somebody who doesn't always mean that is judgmental. Somebody who actually is not afraid to face truths, okay? To speak in the name of the truth, and somebody who strives for the truth in themselves, in others, in improving, and also very spiritual person. The Judgment card is somebody who looking for inner depths, for certain revelations, for enlightenment. For the Judgment card is someone that he is stripped off of whole mediocre way of living or the mainstream style, and somebody who is not looking for the spotlight, and someone that is very laid back and simple and very simple. People are practically naked here. That just shows that you don't need much. You don't need much on yourself, on too many clothes. You don't need too much makeup. You don't need I don't know, high maintenance to feel fulfilled inside. There's so many ways to interpret this. When I look at the Judgment card, I look at myself and I see how far I've come. And I used to be the flashy girl, and with a big, long, high cleavage, and I still love cleavage, by the way. but but I was on the top, reaching for the impossible, and I was so this flashy girl and the superstar, and I've been there. It's just when the Judgment card is like the wake-up call. It comes with the dark night of the soul. It comes with a lot of pain and a lot of purging, and it awakens you. It awakens your senses. It makes you be in touch with yourself, with your spiritual side of you. It makes you be in touch with your authenticity, being authentic. You just can't tolerate BS anymore, okay? You just can't. You play the game, they play the game. You can only do that for so long. You want to be yourself. And some people, they just beat around the bushes. They just play and play and play. It gets exhausting. You want to be yourself, especially with someone. So if there's somebody looking at you, or somebody looking for love, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for someone authentic, someone not flashy, some not that doesn't always have this external facial expression, on the external image, on the external, playing a character, And you can only entertain people for so long. In the end, you got to be yourself. And, let them find their way of fulfilling their void. You cannot do the work for them. So if they already found you, they see you as somebody that has awakened sides. Their morals and their values are restructured. They're thinking, a part of them has been revived. A part of them that they thought that died or never existed, they forgot who they were. That's exactly what's happening with the Judgment card. You awaken parts in themselves that they knew that what defined them. but they just never met the right person to match those values and qualities, right? So this type of judgment card allows for you to transform yourself on a deep, meaningful way and be authentic. This is all about authenticity, being authentic, right? And you can be authentic only when your values matches, right? If it's impossible to play the game for so long, entertain somebody for so long, it doesn't matches. I'm doing this just for you. I'm doing this just for you. I'm standing there just for you. I'm not, I don't want to be there, but I'm there just for you to fill your gap. I don't need to be there. But you don't get it. I don't need to fill that void like that. I need a friend, yeah. Maybe talk sometime, but I don't need to be a clown and entertain somebody constantly to fill their gap. And they're looking for somebody like that who has a vision, who has a purpose, who can be okay with themselves and doesn't need to be entertained by someone all the time. This works vice versa, right? So yeah. All right, so let's put that there. So someone has found someone with a lot of internal depth. That's it. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands. There you go. This is a very passionate card. You have really ignited the passion for life, for something meaningful and essence in their life. Ace of Wands is about that, the fire to stimulate what your heart's desire and your mind. Again, we got the bird, the phoenix, whatever that is, like an eagle. Fly like an eagle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Into the future. All right. So you have ignited something in them with this wake up call, with this triggering the dark night of the soul. Somebody really has been reborn here, resurrected. Okay, the old methodology, the old belief system don't match anymore. You're out of the mainstream attitude. You're fucking tired of the ton of makeup. You're fucking tired of the wig. You're tired of the long nails. You're tired of just playing the flashy guy and the flashy girl. You're just, I've done that. I've done that. I don't want to be there a clown and just get somebody's attention or just entertain people. I don't want to. Sometimes that's who the people are. That resonates with them, and that's okay. I'm not here. It doesn't resonate with me. If you think you're gonna trigger me, and that part of me is gonna come out, because that's who I am. That's not who I am. That's not. And that's not who you are, Libra. I know how you are. However, you're looking for something deep and meaningful, authentic. And you cannot fake it. You cannot pretend. You cannot fake it. And it comes with a lot of problems when you cannot fake it, because people are not going to like it. And you're not going to like what they do. And that's what the judgment card is there, to embrace each other's differences and imperfections and unconditionally be there for one another and just leave it at that. It judgment card, we are so judgmental towards others about this and that. They're judgmental towards us, pointing the finger. And where does that take you? Always on this war and conflict, and it's exhausting. It gets exhausting. You just want to be yourself because you cannot be yourself. You're an unhappy kid. And I know how that feels. And that's how they feel too. You want to meet someone who can let them be free to be themselves, right? So they can come back to you happy and free. And I think you found someone, Libra, or somebody has found you already. They just are looking at you from the far, from the distance. Or something had initiated here that when you met, you really got triggered like crazy. Okay, I'm going to have some coffee. Sorry. I'm still a bit on the sleeping mode here. It's still morning. Okay. So what happened in the past? What happened in the past? Can I get like, wow, the Hierophant. I keep getting this card. God. The Hierophant. Okay, what happened in the past? You met this person, like I said, with the Judgment card and the Hierophant. This is about values, morals, identity, authenticity. You met this person who it can be a karmic connection, who knows? It can be a soulmate too. This type of connection, it can be a soulmate connection. You met this person and everything matched things that you thought that you never had, like values that you thought that never existed, that were dormant. Because when you test people, okay, people take the easy route because they don't want to do the work. They just want to get what they want. So they say, okay, you say this, okay, I say that. You say and I say that too. It's like just to get the shortcut. But only with this combination, when your values are confronted, and everybody is determined from what the point of views are, and they want to stick to that because they believe in that, but they might be wrong down the road. The Judgment card said, well, there's a lesson to be learned, and you observe that information and you're like, okay, maybe you were right. But initially there is that stubbornness which causes attraction, because that causes you to have strong beliefs. Maybe you say potato, they say potato. Have you thought about it? You're exactly thinking the same thing, but just expressed differently, or try to come across differently, or because these two are acting like they're both smart and mentors, and they both have this thinking like, well, I said it first. And he said, yeah, but I said it better. You didn't deliver it right. So they both have that sense of being leaders, but they both strive for truth. Both this card, that's what they mean, truth and trust. So I think you both have that. But there is a big struggle here though, because when this values matches, and it's hard to let go, it's hard to pretend, or it's hard to pretend that no, we're not similar. So you try to find reasons and excuses with the Judgment card pointing the finger and the Hierophant to keep space from one another. Why? I don't know. Why because maybe, I don't know, certain circumstances forces people to to stay away from one another. So they cannot be. So they find a reason to fight, to stay apart. Because if everything is solved, then you get closer, and then you start communicating, and you don't want to fall in love. The Judgment card with the Hierophant, you don't want a commitment. You don't want to fall in love. When you see this two card, this is the person you're meant to be. But it changes your whole vision and perspective in life, and it doesn't matter whether you're together or not. It doesn't matter, because I know from personal experience, when you meet this person, you are completely transformed, and there's no way going back. So you can live with your circumstances, but you are a changed person. This is all about changes. We got change here, fives, and the Judgment card. So you are a radically transformed individual. Your personality, your beliefs, you become more authentic. I tell you that. You just don't tolerate BS. But they love that about you. Remember that. And that's the whole point of this connection, to be unique and being real and be yourself, right? Yeah. Okay. We had the ace. So something was sparked. There was a sparkle here. Look, it's so funny. I just happened to see this card here. A spark. and then that's the spark with the ace of wands. You get the spark. And then music to my ears, music to my eyes. You know, when you see this person, it's like a spark initiates. Your heart jumps out of joy. You try to look with the two of wands. When you two together face one another, or just happen to see each other somehow, some way, you're feeling so when you two connect with one another, it's in some form of shapes. Maybe you don't even talk. It's just their presence alone. It makes your heart jump out of joy. You really feel like you can't control your emotions, or they really bring certain excitement. It's that triggering with the Judgment card. Like, it's really from the core, from the depth of your heart, of your soul. That's how they make you feel. It makes you roar. Sorry. So it makes you roar. You're like the lion here. So it ignites certain passion to be yourself, to be authentic, to be free, to be. That's what's this spark. We got a lot of something that has just initiated with this person, but that has shifted your thinking, and has really it shook you to the core. Oh my God, I know this. I've been there, and it gets painful. It's not fun. Initially, it's fun, but then it's not fun, because it makes you think of your overall life. Your whole life has been a lie, and you just, what do I do with this now? But you just get along with the program because you're stuck with it, like we all are. But it's okay. You take courage, okay? You take courage, because you're happy that you met somebody in your life that makes you feel that way and have no regrets. And including the pain, Okay, there's no love, there's no deep meaningful love without pain. Okay. So it's the most beautiful card you can get is the Judgment card here. When it comes to love, that deep this connection is, none of the other cards would express it better than the Judgment card, this the depth of this connection, Libra. And you, Libra, you don't like to shake the boat. I know you because you're a Libra. That scale, the balance. If you're in an environment that you're balanced, the waters are like, like this, too turbulent, and you're scared to get outside the box and do things. You got to play it safe, or I don't know, something like that, Libra. But we got Aries here, Ace of Wands, right across your sign in astrological chart, which is there to face that side of you, of your personality that you don't want to face. And it requires thinking outside the box. And it requires being authentic. It requires not being always the perfect person they expect you to be. Okay? Um, yeah. So be thankful, because that's what happened when you meet your soulmate. They were mirror parts of you that you don't wanna you don't want them to be triggered. All right. So there's a lot of potential in this connection. I tell you that, like something initiated here, and a lot of potential. Oh wow! Look at that, you guys. And we got the Temperance here too. You are really soulmates, and this is saying compromise, negotiation, but this is saying also the turbulent waters, experimenting, blending. The lion here, like we had the lion somewhere here with the Two of Wands and the Judgment. This the yin and yang, two different, black and white, right? Yin and yang is there to. That's how you bring balance after. You gotta face your shadow sides, and that's how you bring balance. This is a 10 of Pentacles. This is a happy home, family, fulfilled. This is we got a dog here. Usually dogs represent loyalty. So again, through thick and thin, whenever these differences, you're reconciling the differences, blending this extremities and balancing them, and also, showing compassion, but also understanding, other people's perspective, facing your shadow side, others people's, being supportive of these differences, and slowly learning and seeing things from other people's perspective, and embracing that, integrating that in yourself after, and saying, you know what, you might be right about that. I wasn't seeing clearly. The Judgment card is there to make you see clearly. But wow, I think you guys feel like the Ten of Pentacles is about having the whole package. From the Ace of Pentacles all the way, you've done the work, and it gets the Ten of Pentacles. So, I mean, this is the beginning and the closure of a cycle, but it can be closing of one chapter, one lesson, because we got Hierophant about lessons here. So maybe you close one chapter with this person, and that is gonna open the opportunities to something else. Like developing this connection to something bigger, better, meaningful. Because this is what this closure of one chapter, Ace to 2, and then this is like a closure, and then this is happy couple, happy family, happy. This is like a blessed connection. We have the Tower here, like you went through all that transformation, and now you are stripped from those masks that you both had. And now this is like a blessing. This is also leaving legacy behind, something meaningful, looking back into the past and saying, okay, who was loyal, who was there for me, or not who, but down this journey, how present this person has been. And it doesn't have to be physically present. A person, for whatever reasons, family obligation can be away from you, but they're always, following you, watching you, being there, you supporting you in your journey. And that's the most important thing. That's what this is also represent, like I said, the full package. It can be that somebody sees you as a person that matches values in a certain way and has earth elements, so there's very groundiness, a lot of groundiness here, so they see very grounded, very, nurturing, um, taking care of your needs, other people's needs, within moderation, of course, being systematic, you know, and sharing same values, depths, emotions. And yeah, you see this as the perfect package. Yeah. The Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card to get with the Empress because she's the one who has the full package, like stimulating of the mind. And oh my God, look what I have here again. The Nine of Cups, the happy face. This guy in all of my readings shows up. He can't help it. He's just like head over heels with you. He's like sitting there, always watching from the balcony, like, okay, that's the show starts. He's just like watching you. You see, you got also the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups, and with the Ten of Pentacles, you truly make this person happy. You make them happy, but you also make them be a changed person. They don't really need to change in the same in the way that they need to do things in a way to make you happy, but deeply inside they really change something despite of what you see externally. Don't look at the facade, the external behaviors. It's just a show. They see you being the perfect match, the perfect person. Wow. You are a gift from God to them. That's how they see you, or you see them. The soulmate connection. You have fallen in love for this person with the ace, with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups here, and we got the Ten of Pentacles. You have fallen in love, and deep down in your heart, you wished to some degree in your heart, but you would not say that to nobody. You would turn back the clock. But just one of those thoughts that you just keep it to yourself, but you would never say it, because you, in reality, you would never have regrets. Everything is planned and destined, and everything, like, for example, I have my son. He's gorgeous and smart and has a big heart and a beautiful smile. I would never turn back the clock. If God wanted me to meet his father, to have my son, that's great, and I have full respect for that, and I have full respect for the father of my son, and I love him. I love him despite of the circumstances and how life changes in the future with a Judgment card. I That's how it should be. We should carry love. If we cannot cherish the past without remorse and regret, this is also past cards. You cannot never ever cherish the future. I've been in pain from my past experiences, especially with personal experience that has nothing to do with men. and and I think I was holding grudges to some degree because I couldn't heal, I couldn't forgive, I couldn't forget. I needed time to purge all that years of pain and misery. And but you gotta forgive that, the past, so you can look into the future. And then, yeah, and be free like this eagle, right? And happy. And that's when true love comes and knocks in your door, like this one. When you're happy and somebody sees all these qualities in you and you see it in them. That's the type of person you've met, Libra. I'm so happy for you. Very happy with the judgment card. You might receive some communication soon, okay? It's come. We got the horn here and the trumpet, and he has it here too. These are communications. So it can come through music. There's music here. Through the sound of the music, some lyrics and stuff. The communication will come to you in some ways that is going to really make you happy. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. And enjoy the rest of the day and stay safe. And we're almost getting there, okay? And we're going to fight this damn virus. It's been like way too long. I'm already getting bored. I've been working from home, but I don't know for how long we're going to do this. Okay, bye, guys. Bye.